going on, everybody? Grim Repair here. Today I'm going to show you how to change the spark plugs on your Toyota Tundra. Tools you're going to need are a 5/8 spark plug socket, a couple extensions, a 10mm socket, a pick, some dielectric grease, coil boots. There's the part number there. There'll be a link down in the description if you want to buy it on Amazon. And spark plugs, part number for that. There'll be a link down below for that as well. And I have a spark plug ratchet. You don't really need that. Just a regular flex head would be nice, but you could use a regular ratchet. So these here are your coils. There's 4 on each side. They're easier to get to over here on the passenger side. You're going to take your 10mm and loosen up the bolt here that holds the coil onto the valve cover. We're going to squeeze the tab on this electrical connector here and pull it off of the coil. And the coil just slides out. This is the coil boot here. It just pulls off the end. You need to get a little rubber gasket here on the end like that. It goes with this side here facing like that. And inside the coil is a little spring. Just going to stick the pick in there and pull it out. Take that gasket, slide it down, make sure that it pops over these little tabs down here on the bottom. You're going to take the spring, this beam going across goes on the outside. Just drop it down in there. Take the end of the spark plug and seat it down into the coil. I'm going to slide the rubber end on, take a little bit of dielectric grease, and put it on the end.
Before we remove the spark plugs, it would be a good idea to blow some compressed air down the spark plug tube in case there's any debris in there.
We're going to take the long extension, slide it down into the head, and remove the spark plug. Put the new spark plug in. Get it started by hand.
The plugs I'm using say not to gap them. You might want to check if you have different plugs. The gap is supposed to be 0.031.
And when you pull the old plugs, you may want to arrange them on the ground, keep track of where they came from in case you see any abnormalities. You can tell which cylinder is giving you the issue and look at the plug and figure out what the issue is. You'll know where to look if you got something going on. Just get it snug. Slide the coil back in. Put that 10mm back into the valve cover. And plug it back in. Just do the same thing on the remaining 7 and that's it. High five, you did it.